I'm John Shambi. Offense may turn out to be a story in this one, Chris. The wind blowing out, so you want to get it up in the air if you're a hitter.
Yeah, it's always a little boost of confidence when you've got that wind at your back. You feel like the pitcher's fastball isn't quite as hard as normal, and you can get on time with some stuff that normally may be by you. So good time to hit. You just want to take advantage when you have an opportunity with a pitch you can drive. Get through it, get it up in the air.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set and towing the slab, Adrian Hauser.
Oh, you know, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Hayes checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Just missed. One out, bases empty. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a good eye there. Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Brian Reynolds here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Just missed.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
McCutchen on the move. On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 3 for 13 so far in the series. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, 2 ball. On to second, they get 1. Over to first, safe.
promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Stone Garrett.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Gets the call. It's 0-1. Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one for strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium. And on the hill in this one, Domingo Germán. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And here it comes. Tommy Edman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
2-1.
This is off the plate. 3-1 now.
3-1.
The pitch. And that's too high. Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Now here is Brendan Donovan. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No throw, safe at second. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Here comes Edman around third. He comes across to score, and the Cardinals tie it up. It's 1-1. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Jordan Walker.
And now Jordan Walker. One away with a runner at third here in the finale of this 4-game set. On a strike, the pitch. Fought off foul. Here comes the pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
And the pitch. That one missed. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the...
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
That misses the zone. And it's 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Reynolds makes the grab on the run.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Fraley.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Peguero in his third season, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Paul Skeens. In there at the knees.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs. Foul ball. Kicks and deals. And ball 1.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the second, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss. Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Line drive. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Two outs, base is empty. Good eye right there. Check swing. Went around. That is strike 2.
1-2.
The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And a foul ball. Win off of first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Out to short. Cruz to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next,
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here comes Tommy Edman. A walk and a run scored his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 1. Back here in St. Louis, here's the pitcher, Domingo Germán. The pitch. That's in there. Just missed.
1-1.
Swings through that.
1-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Win. Whips it to first. And one away in the top of the third.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The Pirates trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball for a strike. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. In the air to left center. Walker moves towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That misses. 1-0. The Pirates down by a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. That's inside. That one ripped. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bucks go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Not even close there. And the count's even at 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. It drops in, gets away a little bit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the righty deals. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Missed inside with the curve. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And the throw, he's out at third. Next offering misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one lifted to left. Fair ball. Throws to second. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Just a blue hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in to end the inning. Cards on the board with this double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in St. Louis, out of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. Fair ball. Around third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
And now the first baseman, Stone Garrett.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball 1 there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Cruz leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Into center. Edman in position. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Up next for the Pirates, Jake Fraley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And downstairs. The 1-0. That one missing inside.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Runner at second here, one gone. Outside corner, there's a strike. That one the other way. And there's 2 down. And stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero. Struck out swinging his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
1-0.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Out at third. And that ends the inning. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. Bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Roansy Contreras appears to be getting loose. Oviedo also getting ready. And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. On the ground to third, and that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So up next, Mason Wynn. Walked his first time. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Adrian Hauser next up for the Cardinals.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Sack bunt towards third. Out as the pitcher does the job. Sack bunt executed perfectly.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 6-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. He swings and fouls one off. Yo, one. Got a good eye there.
Down.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And another ball. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite? He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Liover Peguero. Hauser back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Paul Skeens. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge getting ready to go. Thompson, the lefty, warming up as well. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Pitch hitter coming on. Number 19, trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Pulls that one foul. Ripped on a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Roansy Contreras.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Jordan Walker now at the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Hawaii to kick the pitch. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Walker, in his third season, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. And he deals. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Righty to the plate. Hit hard. That gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And that one is inside, ball one. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Brian Hayes. And a pitch. That one's in there. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No ball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And here it comes. And there's a ball. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. On to first.
Out.
Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
The right fielder,
Andrew McCutchen digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. And the slider just misses. And a pitch. Outside low. 2-2.
2-2.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out towards left center. Edman sprinting for this one. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Adrian Hauser out of the game, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Zach Thompson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Man at second with one away. And now here is Brian Reynolds. On a line, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And maybe they've got something going here. Trying to get back into this one.
Yeah, the batter now, O'Neal Cruz. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
That's a little bit low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can.
They get one. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. And the Redbirds bullpen comes through. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates 2. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. Contreras back to work. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Up and in. Full count now. The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Fly ball center field. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that's the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
So digging in, Stone Garrett. The Pirates in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Righty delivers. Fought off foul. Right-handed reliever. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And the pitch. fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Center field. One up, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake.
Now, Jake Fraley. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Giovanni Gallegos up and loosening in the pen. Palante getting loose as well. The 1-0. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Down the line, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah, a little slider action.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Jump throw, nicely done for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Liover Peguero.
Two outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, that's pretty much the last thing you're looking to do with two outs and the base is empty. You have the opportunity to be really aggressive with that hitter. You don't want to wake up in offense, and you don't want to give a team an extra out.
Schemes in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1.
No, that's down.
And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right-hander kick steals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Henry Davis, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Right side, Farmer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Johan Oviedo. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Number 24, Johan Oviedo.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And the batter now, Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one. The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Chapman getting cranked up as well. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike. next offering upstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard, and here is Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Strike two. Edman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Out towards right center field. McCutchen makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Man at first. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 3. Throw to first. Edman dives back in, but they got him.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
And the pitch a little bit low. Ball one.
No strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball there. In the air, right side of the infield. Garrett makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Giovanni Gallegos.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So the Pirates batting order turns over, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he deals.
No.
Just missed. Gallegos, 33 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Movement in the bullpen, Andre Palante up and throwing. Romero warming up as well. And the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Edman makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Now batting, right fielder,
Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Pirates down by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker puts it away. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So 2 down now, and here is Brian Reynolds. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Misses inside. Going to count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Next offering is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, David Bednar.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker.
The left fielder, Jordan Walker.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed. Headed down the line. McCutchen running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Nootbaar in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the bullpen. James Karinchak loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The pitch. And that's down and away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras will hit next. On the ground to short. Cruz tosses to first, and Contreras is retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So here's the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
The shortstop.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That's through there for a strike. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Stone Garrett, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Cruz around second. On his way to third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So man aboard, Jake Fraley, the next Pirate to hit. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Man at second. And that drops in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andre Palante, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Helsley.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Next to hit, Liover Peguero. Right through there for a strike. That one in triple digits.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just misses with that one. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down. No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Schemes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.